I had never watched The Matrix anytime soon, and while watching it, I was a little nervous because I wanted to love this film. I wanted this film to be absolutely fantastic. And it was. The Matrix certainly revolutionized filmmaking for generations and still gets talked about to this day. And there are several reasons why it is what it is. Thomas Anderson, also known as Neo, which is an anagram for the One, is a computer programmer and is led to fight an underground war against powerful computers who have constructed his entire reality with a system called the Matrix. This film certainly gives us a lot of exposition about the Matrix and the world building and all the other cool stuff. But the reason it doesn't feel boring is because it actually even shows us, right? Because if you just talk and let the characters speak and keep on talking, it's going to get really boring eventually. But if you actually show what they're talking about visually, which this film does, that's why it successfully works, right? And plus, the visuals we see are incredibly awesome, right? The technicality that went into making the film is just absolutely brilliant. I love how green the film is. It's to show that the world Neo is living in isn't the real world, rather, it's a simulation which is in green. And when Neo wakes up in the real world, the color palette becomes blue. So, this use of color separates the two worlds metaphorically. But we see our protagonist Neo, and he's suddenly introduced to the idea that he's currently living in the dream world and is a slave of the system. Morpheus provides Neo a choice to take the blue pill and forget about all this, or take the red pill and continue to understand what the Matrix is. Neo obviously chooses the red pill because the film wouldn't have happened then. And if you can see in Morpheus's sunglasses, in the left side containing the red pill, you can see Neo's hand reaching out for it, as he actually did. Whereas in the right side, with the blue pill, you don't see his hand at all, to show that the blue pill really signifies that it is a dream world and isn't reality. Neo is said to be the one, and Morpheus believes wholeheartedly that he is. But that doesn't matter as much because it is Neo who needs to believe in himself. Now, the action, one liners, and special effects are truly masterful as they changed Hollywood forever, and it still holds up after 21 years. But as the story progresses, Neo is somewhat a passive character as he is moved forward by the plot. But when he decides to save Morpheus, which is why we get some of the best action sequences, Neo becomes an active protagonist as he makes the choices that moves the plot forward, making him more interesting and engaging. In the climax, Neo and the agent, who is the antagonist of the film, and we see Neo match up to the power of the agent, but he still loses because he doesn't believe completely. He still doesn't believe he's the one, at least not yet. After Neo suddenly and unexpectedly dies, Trinity reveals to him that she loves him. This power of love brings back Neo more powerful than ever. He doesn't become the one because of an external system told him so. He becomes the one because he chooses to be. I really love this film, and I can see why it is still talked about to this day. If you like the video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe. And I know you probably heard this 1,000 times, but I say it because it can really help my video grow. And thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.